Fourth take Bartlett, that's what old Jack Warner used to call me. Streaming kind of a random surprise should actually come up with a schedule. Probably will tonight. Okay, where did we leave off? Bloody hell. Third time.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting.
Alright, we have been
And
through
you.
this.
Hope you got a stomach for. Cause it makes me laugh. You.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Oh, go find a better target.
I reckon we could do better than this run, eh? We're leaving.
What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to...
I said we're leaving. There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us. Move it. Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
Alright, let's see.
Keep a blade close.
Direct me.
No one back home will ever believe this.
irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the weapon, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
The visions fade and the voice falters. A strange energy swells around you. The Githyanki heirloom. Somehow
Gordy.
you understand it's repelling the presence.
How's it going, Lady Thames?
My power grows.
I switched platforms.
My forces
It was saving the game on honor mode that was crashing everything.
draws near.
So hopefully it will
Things shielding us.
be good from here on out.
Incredible.
Yeah, good old Lucius Malfoy's not that bad on the eyes.
No answer presents itself.
I'm on the
artifact is
Xbox now,
dormant.
which
voice and
honestly is where I
visions are
have the
gone.
most experience. The PC has some really nice controls, but to be quite honest, it was really bizarre for me to play that way. So, I honestly feel more at home. We don't want to wake these guys up.
Looks like the booze got the better of them. They're practically unconscious.
Bloodlust, excellent. They get pretty pissed if I wake them up, but...
Just out of view.
Let's march. Rat feet.
Here follow my power and pride for great glory.
Oh, Vola.
Draw Raxlin's best, make as a blade in the quarry. Or be you beheaded. Goblin kind will tease you and throat you and redden. His name is Draw Raxlin, his voice absolute. His words will disarm you and draw you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins and trusters. Sleep mortals all vineyard. The true souls are coming, the louders awake. Here follow my power and pride for great glory.
Steady.
Draw Raxlin's best
Yeah, it's a decent bit of Zelda platforming right there. Actually, you want to see a really good jump. Oh, come on. You know, I'm gonna chance it. Okay. Alright, here we go.
Ready and active.
So the mountain pass where you would traditionally come across the dragon and Lae'zel's group. So we're gonna go from the goblin camp all the way up the side of the mountain, directly to the mountain pass. Bit of a different way to do that. I still have yet to really find a purpose of why you'd want to go that way, but yeah. God, honestly, the Githyanki bit with the dragon is probably one of the trickiest portions of the first act in Honor.
What's that?
All three of them hit way, or no, four, hit way too hard. Alright. You know what?
All Raxland's best bait is a
Oh god. Wait until you see how bad the Inquisitor hits. The Inquisitor is absolutely fucking terrifying.
Finding him is one thing. Getting him out safely is something else entirely.
I think he summons what were called Spectral Blades. 36 hit points a pop, and I forget how much damage they did, but there were about a dozen of them when I managed to take him down.
All Raxland's. Ah, a stranger in a fair cap, with fragulous crown and with scepter abraid. Draw Raxland, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblet kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Raxland, the true soul,
Yeah.
and let you glide.
Of all the classes that I thought would actually really get him out of this, it was this one. But yeah, we'll give it a shot. A shot advantage with an A to 11 bonus.
That was good. Carry it on, Pigeon.
And if you saw him kill Merlins, you'd have to yell, "Hum! Fa!"
I heard Raxland cast shadows that are 20 leagues wide. Yeah.
Why?
See if we can't get him out of it.
He's a meatier creature than any I've spied. Oh, Balderdash.
Oi, stranger. You meddling with my pigeon. He's talking stupid now.
Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Raxlin, draw Raxlin. I am draw Raxlin.
Yeah, he's done.
Tumptuous, draw Raxlin.
You broke him.
Wait, wait. Draw Raxlin. We pray. We.
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Really
Look
kill
what
for a
you've
hat
done.
like that.
Of course.
You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it? Nicked him off the dead, didn't I?
It's a good way to get your inventory. Alright. There's gonna be a certain amount of TLC here really quick.
Get
Gonna have to bear with me. Alright. And I get my special edition bonuses now that I'm on the console. How about that? Star's doublet.
That's right. Keep drinking. You lot spend all your booze up.
Never use. That's a problem. Where the hell did he? Oh, there he is.
I got stuff if you got coin.
Alright, now we have a budget. How about that? Okay. Gonna wait to speak to the goblin, or to the Zentarim trader inside.
Get moved.
In the meantime,
Oi! Luton didn't keep free! It was for sale!
I actually had nothing to do with it. I have no idea who took the ring. For once.
Bloody racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit
Wonderful time for that,
of
Gale.
so much fun.
Just perfect
That those thieves almost got past.
We got him now, eh?
He's gonna have to live with that one for the moment.
Oi, my people pay. Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Yeah. We'll be doing that very shortly. Rolled a 1. Of course I did.
Right. Well, you ain't the first foreign type, I suppose. Gonna have to be a bit more specific though, mate. Absolute's got a few favourites around here. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow? Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear. Racket.
Alright.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a
Gale's
bit of
gonna have to wait for the moment. Here's something that missed however many times before I finally managed to stumble across it, just in case you haven't seen this ring.
Would some drow wizard in Moonrise want to look at you?
In this coffin, there's a skeleton.
Certainly you
won't be because he's
Missed it
beautiful
however
eyes.
many times
What
before.
do they need to be looking at any of us for is what
Grants
I'm saying.
resistance to poison
We're all on
damage.
the same
That's a thing.
side. Although we're gonna set the true soul on fire.
Still not snack time
They're
reveal
proud.
though.
They're stuck-ups. Ignore them and be happy they didn't throw you to the spiders yet.
Should be hearing from Raphael very shortly. Seems like it's about that time.
For the absolute
At least give me a sword!
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there
This poor
and
guy.
stop complaining!
At the very least, he was dead before the spiders got him. Just be a horrible way to go. Alright.
That the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
I have attempted to sell her back the beholder in a bottle. She buys it, and she recognizes it as a valuable item, but there's no special dialogue. I was a little upset about that. Alright, that's a plus 15. 14. Still really nobody wielding the
Pleasure.
Evergreen Blade. That we're gonna have to fix.
What now? Simple.
If it weren't for the advantage on some of the earlier rolls, I think I've already rolled 3 ones tonight. You know, like you do. At least it wasn't
Trust
a
me.
literal 3 ones in a row the last time. Impressive odds that it happened.
Wanna dance?
Yeah, we're gonna wait.
Let's get this over with. Don't want to think about where my eye is itching.
What's cooking? Quiet.
Pay no attention to the tiefling sneaking behind you. Alright.
Something over there. Activating plates. Symbols. Right. Clear as mud.
Damn it.
Nice and easy.
I'm going directly to the Myconoid colony, if you were curious. Going right to the Underdark. Please notice the lockpick. Alright, well, the puzzle's able to open it. I did it at one point, but after I realized that you could lockpick a thing that's right in front of Karlach, if you actually notice it and open the door, I haven't done it since. I think.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Got it.
Believe the key's in a side chamber.
Does this count as adventuring? Don't waste a step. How unseemly. With ease.
Wanna dance?
Ugly ass thing.
Let's go. Let's not get caught off guard. On my way.
What's the story?
Bit of caution never hurt.
Alright, fingers crossed one of them will just succeed on their perception check and I don't have to go look at the key in the smoke powder room. Even though we have to stop there at some point anyway. Can't say no to a bunch of explosives. There we go. Thank you.
A crooked touch. Probably take this. For now.
I am happy to narrate those, but that's up to everybody else. If you all want me to narrate them, I am happy to. But if y'all would rather I continue to play and move on, I can do that as well.
Fear not, Karlach. Sun, moon, and stars will still be there, waiting for us.
Meanwhile, this place is pretty spectacular.
There he is.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or
a road to damnation. Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that love was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement.
Oh, I can't wait to kick your ass.
Quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
You're supposed to be able to get his armor here. It requires some elaborate work, but yeah, haven't managed to do it.
Middle of somewhere.
I don't like this at all.
Lives are mortal, lives expire.
The house
Playing in
of
the background.
hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
I'm gonna fill my plate, because fuck this guy.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
The last two runs
What's
through the
better
House of
than a
Hope, I
devil
literally
you don't
knocked him
know?
on his ass and just
you
absolutely
do.
beat the shit out of him.
Fuck.
It's been,
A Cambion.
it's just been
Am
fantastic.
I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Whatever you do, when you go to do it, just remember that you're able to hit the faucet in the room with the succubus. One of the best outfits in the game, by the way. But the faucet in the succubus room, it counts as a long rest, and you can hit it as many times as you want. So you can go at him with everything prepared, as if you had just hit the refresh button.
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need.
Absolutely.
One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Yeah, House of Hope is a good time. It's one of my favorite spots, or my favorite bits in the game. You are absolutely fucking bonkers if you think I'm going to make a deal with you.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devils, soldier. They think our greatest strength is a weakness.
I really don't like that he, well, I mean, he is a devil after all, but how many times he mentions hope just then. And hope is literally chained underneath him right now. Like he's standing above hope.
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little
I'm sorry, that was
sentinels,
definitely a spoiler.
sunburned skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck.
Oh yeah.
I'll be there when it runs out.
Okay. This has to be done a certain way. What do I have left?
Lovely little pick me up.
Shielded Arcane Hunger.
Let me work my magic.
Well, well, well. I've got this.
Oh, where the hell is it? Thank you. This is gonna knock your socks off if you haven't seen this yet.
You can't see me.
Such traps. Makes whatever's up ahead even more interesting.
Careful, I'm behind.
Oh shit.
Moving.
Tricks. The air is ripe with magic. No honor among sneaks. I venture forth.
Could throw a basket at the Minotaur. That'd be pretty good.
Soldier.
Okay.
How much longer will this take? Right away.
Don't be shy.
I'm nothing.
Halfling Lightfoot Karlach is about to whoop this Minotaur's ass.
Let's have some fun.
And then we'll just finish him up with a story. You know what? No.
Fuck yes.
I'm gonna let the Minotaur go. Actually, no. It's surprised. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Lightfoot Halfling Karlach versus the Minotaur. Anyway.
Something smells tasty.
That one is already mostly dead when it comes up to fight the, or to hit the gate. You shoot the stone, deactivates the sentinels on either side, and it's a really, really easy, quick experience boost. You have to be the one that deals the final blow, though.
Look at 'em
back to looting that. To be able to get her through the hole, you have to be a small or like a cat-sized creature to be able to fit through it.
These fungal spores are everywhere.
I don't like that. Can't be anything good.
More are coming.
Your mind is a canyon, and the words
I
echo
haven't either,
from
to be
every
honest.
crevasse.
They're coming. They're coming.
My wife likes to play a druid, and she'll shapeshift into a cat. And there's a bunch of places and kind of shortcuts that you can take advantage of if you are that size, and it's just amazing to see where she goes with it.
They're coming. You're coming.
Like, it's just
Slender
scary.
drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Just hurry this along.
I don't have anything that he can snack on. Yeah, because he doesn't want the swords or anything. I'm... God, what is a good throwaway magic item down here? Not Phalar Louvre, or however you pronounce this.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Yeah, the familiars, they won't go through, which really sucks. Yeah. Inspiration, inspiration. Thank you.
This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Illustray. Blood can only be honored
Oh, yeah.
with blood.
I'm on my way down to them. Having access to the vendors down there and...
The drow script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows.
Sorry, hang on.
It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
It's really important to be able to have access to the vendors down there, and as soon as you possibly can. A key part of how I play a monk relies on the hill strength or hill giant strength potions and a bunch of other potion ingredients that are just really good to have. And both of the vendors down there sell a really, oh shit, that's the bullet.
Let's brace for a vicious battle.
Come on, come on. Both of them have a good stock. And especially the woman that had the unfortunate piece of shit for a husband. Alright.
If this isn't important.
It's Gale, never mind.
Not a cat burglar. Taking my time in the shadows. Don't want to draw any attention.
I could go for a good meal. one too.
And yes, there we go.
Light as air. Broken bones. Must have fallen.
The giant green hole in the matriarch's lair, the giant spider queen. This is the, if you jump down that hole, this is where you come out. Oh, fuck off, you cannot reach, thank you. And here we go.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, she has come. She is here.
The choir
They're all too
fades.
important.
A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Listen, man. Still works.
You detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy. Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Meanwhile, Joel and Ellie are fleeing the Cordyceps colony. Last of Us is such a good game and show, by the way. Alright, back up to these guys.
I can't waste any more time.
Gotta be pretty close. 467.
What is the creature doing to those corpses?
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
Gods! Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me? No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh,
Come on, succeed on the inside
I
check.
don't have time for this. My kin need me. Maybe not, but you are. I need you to rescue my kin. We can pay. We're Ironhand Clan, best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
Yeah, you are letting on almost nothing. Almost nothing.
Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual.
Briefest hesitation, but enough. She's lying.
But our work pays well. Help my clan, and we'll make it worth your while. I swear.
You are lying. And because I have really nice charisma numbers, you are lying. Yeah. Roll an 8. Turns into a 60. Cool.
Fine. It's complicated, but my clan has trouble back in the city. A blood feud. We were searching for something to turn the tide. That's
Blew
all
up
I can
Barkus?
say. But it's worth a lot to us. Understand?
You talking about where you have to clear the rubble in order to free the drow? God, when that sucks. Such a nice guy too.
Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here. I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dweger ass.
Or Barkus. Barkus.
I'll mark where I made my
Is
escape.
that the
and, wait here, I suppose.
the woman's husband by the
Not much
Bibberbank?
choice, eh?
Or Barkus is the gnome? I'm trying to remember.
Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the
Oh, right, I
corpse
came
at
here to
its
talk to
feet.
Sovereign.
A droning melody greets you as the
And fuck
creature
that guy.
turns its gaze to you.
Forever. And then some. Fuck that guy.
I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dweger, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is
Marcus
still
is just
morning.
trying to help who he thinks is a friend.
Waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwegar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Dwergar invaders, huh? I'd like to hear their side of the story first, but alright.
The sovereign's song twists into images. Dwegar changing size, slipping in and out of invisibility, invoking craven divinity. An illusion comes over you. A Dwegar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
Oh, okay.
The sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
The Sovereign's a big fan of Doctor Who.
Magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the Circle a service. We will await word.
The sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
Haste Spore Grenade. Alright, really have to get something for Gale.
Perhaps Amelia is right. I should get a mask.
That's the Beholder. Bullet. Explorer's Ring.
Flesh
There he is.
tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
Particle effects are really cool.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying Myconid corpses.
Dwergar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Dwergar rot.
I always feel really, really bad fighting this guy.
Join you.
Like, I don't want to fight everybody in the colony, but you were kind of denied sanctuary, like you were at the very least given sanctuary, but you're not welcome here, and they want you to leave as soon as you can, and they refuse to help you defend your people. Like he's got some legitimate beef. Yes, they absolutely do. Honestly, they've made some of the most nuanced characters that games have ever done. And the fact that they're dynamic based on your decisions, it's endlessly fantastic.
Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
May as well talk to her really quick.
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name.
I don't know why I found that funny. Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. I have not met him. No, not yet.
Right. Never mind.
I'm going after him. Just chill. Okay. Oh yeah, this ring that was like 200 gold something on tactician even or balanced. Almost 1400. Because yeah. What is more important at the moment is that those and heroism, hill giant, and invisibility. Yeah, Gale's just gonna get fed that in a minute. Yeah, the markup's pretty bad. Just wait until you see how expensive this shit is in Baldur's Gate. It's fucking ridiculous. Like something that may have gone for 3 will go for fucking 20,000. It's so dumb. Oh, go fuck yourself, it's too high. Karlach, get over here.
I'm feeling rather unsteady.
Alright, Fine.
Let's get going.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do.
I know, I'm sorry.
I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Oh. He doesn't want the ring that I bought for him. I suppose I should have checked that before I bought it. Alright, well, you get that.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Mr. have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
And it's a ring with psionic jump. So it's a ring that gives you super jump. How is that not an acceptable magical item that you can consume?
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time she became my muse. And later even my lover. Oh yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind and soul. But even so I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet
the humblest.
Every time I was
He doesn't like to talk about himself
I stood
at
on
all.
the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
Wow. Do I want to be cynical of Gale?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented.
There's something
Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Well, as we both have gotten through this,
Suffice it to say,
We're gonna
I
skip that.
obtained an obscure and ancient book that had locked away inside a much coveted prize. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time, locked away from Mystra herself. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You know, the wildest thing about this game to me is that
You feel the tadpole
a good friend of
quiver
mine,
as
one
he
of my best
knows
friends,
Gale is letting you in
never got Gale.
into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread manor. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces.
Never even saw him to pull out of the rock.
Unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
I brought up Gale the Wizard. He had no idea who the hell I was talking about. And it talks about the, you know, the swirling purple vortex being dangerous. So like, there's an understandable, like, you know, understandable hesitancy to want to touch something like that.
And that is only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
I've got to take that hat off. I don't like how the brim just covers his eyes, like, but only just.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again,
like,
might not.
Exactly.
All
It
of
just
It must feel
barely
like a betrayal.
covers the top, but just enough
Say
to
the word.
completely cover
part
his
ways.
eyes. It's like if you made the sorting hat from Harry Potter look evil.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
All right. He even has the whole purple getup. I don't know if you've ever played any of the Resident Evil games. Just back corner of a tavern. What are you buying? What are you selling? The merchant from the Resident Evil games was pretty fantastic.
Drain away one's magic.
Something with massive claws made this.
Yeah, we're going to
Let's kick in.
be careful about this.
Yes?
I say as I use Firebolt to blow up a bunch of Bitberbang.
That orb seems powerful. What can it do once it's extracted?
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
Wait, is Astarion, was he just talking about what if we removed Gale's orb?
Attention.
Yeah, they can all come down.
Well, well.
Alright. Long Strider, good to go.
Stop!
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Recognize the name. Bibberbang, a mushroom that releases dangerous spores. Highly flammable.
The remake last year was absolutely spectacular, by the way. I don't know if you played that, but if you haven't, you got to. It was so good.
I know that. Scroll. Escape. My bag, please. I've dropped it somewhere. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright. Here's how we're gonna do this. Wait a tick. But that's going to take off Step of the Wind's dash. That's not going to help. That's start a combat. Alright, we'll be fine. Step of the Wind dash. Alright, we're good. Actually, we're gonna grab something really quick. I think I accidentally blew it up last time, which is why I couldn't find it. No, she's not getting a torch. I want nothing to do with fire right here. Oh, what the hell? There's a ring up there. This is one of my wife's discoveries. I will be back for you.
What are you doing? Get out of there!
Chill.
Careful. My pack, please. Yes! That's... Yes! I just have to... And then... Here!
You know, thinking about it, I'm lucky that Karlach doesn't actually set off the Bibberbang. There's the noble stock. All in one.
God. I can finally breathe. Ah, right. As, what were you saying?
Yeah.
I was looking for Derek. She'll be worried sick. I must
It go. For you. Your trouble. Ta.
Alright, no. I have. I didn't do it last run. I don't remember what I did. I gave it to his wife. That's what I did. And if I remember, I can't speak to this for certain. There it is. There's the skeleton. But I think she has better, I think she sells better ingredients and more ingredients or more potions and whatnot if you give the noble stock to her, but I can't prove that. Yeah, I can't prove that at all. Why did I send her? Oh, right, because the potion of flying ran out. Like, why the hell did I just send Karlach back?
Move unseen.
Moving it.
I feel cold. Empty. What are those flowers doing to me?
Oh. Cool story, bro. Anyway. Well, I suppose when in Rome, or when combat is forced on you, rather, we're gonna take a minor detour here. Terribly sorry, but I'm afraid we have to raise your corpse. Indeed.
On my way.
Was going to fight that hook horror anyway. Glad that it was Astarion that it saw benefits of a high dexterity. He gets to go first. So it can sit there and rot for the moment. It would be cool. It never usually works, but I love to hear it.
Come on, let's go.
There are few things more satisfying than hearing Basket yell it's fisting time as combat starts. just it.
Damn, it's
Just
good to be
enough.
alive. Don't mind if I do.
Yes. Oh god, every time it gets me. Shadow lag. She is out of key points. Fuck. Wait a second. Have I already used my Song of Rest? Balls.
Surprised you spotted me.
Oh god, Glut, what the fuck are you doing?
Make my next move. Carefully now. Out of sight, out of mind. Maybe I should stay crouched forever. Best get in and out.
Hit points. Oh, well, the light just went dark. That's the thing.
Time for a cup. It's right.
Put 'em up.
Creator. Destroyer.
Hit Carla. Yes, every time. Every time. Come on. Ah. Alright, now. But I don't really want to waste the Minotaur. Do like the hook horror more.
Can't give up now.
Either way though, a long rest is absolutely 100 fucking percent necessary right now. Illithid powers. Oh yeah, I forgot to. I went right down to the goblin camp, or to the Myconoi colony.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Right after you get in by the 3 goblin leaders, once you enter through those doors and go through that first conversation check, after you long rest, it's guaranteed that this kicks in.
Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
I haven't been through this game however many times.
Vlaakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
You do not want to kill me. God, this game's whole mechanical recipe is just so perfect for Star Wars.
I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Oh yeah, I don't know what my guardian's gonna look like.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
I can live with it. I can absolutely live with it. And I dig the hair. Fantastic.
Yes, you have. I saved you before.
Very blue eyes.
And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a Mind Flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
One of these days I'm gonna tell you to get bent. Not on honor mode though. The ability to fly passively in Act 3 is just too useful.
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back.
Oh my god, it's 11.
Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
Suppose it didn't start till 9:30. Okay. Who was I using to do things passively?
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. Let's make this happen.
Defender of the people.
Warlock, yep.
Ah, another.
You're about to see
Thy
what
name
happens to
has
Will
been recorded.
in all of my
I
games
shall
so
be
far.
here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Will serves a very specific role. It's an important one.
As thou desire.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with actually using him for combat. Alright, so he's gonna be the bard. Will the bard, as usual. It really doesn't matter. Long Strider, and there are other things that he will build on this as he gets higher in level, but he sells all my stuff, and he passively buffs everybody in the group. That is what he does. That's it. Yep. One of them, at least. I usually try to have, oh god, ideally 2 clerics, I think, for some reason. I'd have to think about the logic behind 2, but a bard and 2 clerics. Which I should switch to be able to do the cleric buffs. Though there really isn't too much of a thing yet. Really not. Just it's too fantastic. Oh, automatically selected, right. Alright, Long Strider. Bardic Inspiration. Lets me swap Long Strider out of Gale. One more.
Something the matter? Wait. It hurts.
Do you know how her story ends?
A joyous little affliction that visits me with screaming agony on occasion. I'd be lying if I told you I know what causes it. But don't worry. Can't hurt you. Only me. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about.
It's one of those moments that I have a really hard time doing.
At least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Yeah, I put off Shadowheart's ending for as long as I can. Because it has never failed to make me cry. Never, not once. I have to kind of prepare myself for it.
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
And both my wife and I have lost parents, and it's... yeah. It's hard for both of us.
Positive. You can trust me on that.
You feel for her so much at that point. I mean, you feel it for anybody, but you spent however many hours getting to know her. to have her buff the rest of the party. I don't remember if I respect her yet or not. I guess we're about to find out.
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones?
Yes.
Damn. I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole, use its power. Whoever it was claimed to be an ally, but I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess, in the waking world or otherwise. I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded. You'll need to make room. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Trickery domain. Yep. It's alright. I appreciate it. It's something that you kind of learn to live with it.
Ah, I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
I will get into I will get into that at a much later date. Right, changing my
As
list.
thou desire.
Because trickery domain sucks. Alright, what was I? Life domain, right. We'll respec her again when it comes to using her for combat. Wording, there it is. It isn't much yet, but it is a passive thing that she can do. You get protection. Wait. Oh yeah. I got 2 of these. Alright. Ideally. Oh, absolutely. You have to do a romance. It's just, it's one of those things that you have to do it. I'd hate, well, yeah, I was one of those that Shadowheart was my first choice. But Karlach grows on you so very much. But honestly, after having been through the game and done Lae'zel's romance to completion, Lae'zel's romantic character arc is one of the, it is a wonderfully, like, beautifully, like, told thing. She really changes as a person if you go through her romantic arc. The very first time that I went to go, or Lae'zel came to my bunk, it's a thing where you can roll to be the dominant, and I spent all of my inspiration points making sure that that I got to play the dominant that night. And I did it, but I literally had to spend every inspiration point to do it. Totally worth it. Fuck, what am I? I need Karlach back, right?
I had a wild dream last night. This beautiful entity came to me, promised to protect me, told me the parasite in our heads could give us power.
And your first choice would be? Sorry, you asked. I get to now.
Sounds like it. What did you make of it? Damn right. Things like a splinter. We just need to find a way to squeeze it out. No room in your party. What should I do? Excellent. Let's go.
Oh god, you can tell that I'm getting tired. Okay, we'll get through this encounter and call it a night after that. Astarion and Halsin, yeah, that's a good one. There's something about that jawline for Astarion, but Halsin's like, oh my god. Some of the thirst posts about Halsin are just the most fantastic things I have ever read. Just reading through the comment threads about what everybody has to say about him. And I mean, there's the whole thing with the bear too. It's just so fantastic. It's one of the things that you look at the game, it's like, I love this for what it is. Like, you don't get this with anything else. Yeah. I can't say that I have romanced Halsin yet. I did it, or I romanced Astarion for a while. Oh god, Astarion, and I did fool around with Gale, but oh god, that's when I had a love triangle going on for a very short amount of time. It was Gale, Astarion, myself, I actually want to, yeah, and Shadowheart, or no, Gale, Astarion, Lae'zel, and myself. And I had to choose. And then that was right, because that's when Lae'zel goes and she wants to one-on-one fight you in order to prove yourself to her. So I went with Lae'zel.
Rather stand tall.
What do you need to talk about before we do this?
My hand slipped.
Oh my god, please stand up.
What's the story?
No time to rest.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
By the way, you can use as many soul coins as you want on her, and there's never any consequence, and it's totally worth it.
Nah, it'll be fine.
See? See? Even she says it'll be fine.
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
She's a sweetheart. I love getting her to the circus.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Well, here we go.
Not used to lying low.
Never a dull moment.
It's no fun at all. Such a long way down.
the other one scene was unfortunate, but we'll roll with it.
Won't work.
Should have worn better boots.
Shut up, fucking Emperor. I didn't ask you.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
I've almost hit level 4, and I will have her take Tavern Brawler. She is about to... It's when she takes Tavern Brawler, she starts to get broken. You haven't seen anything yet with her. Yeah.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything that Tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
I have her set up to the point that she can pick up like the smoke powder barrels and throw them like grenades. On top of just endlessly beating the shit out of whatever it is that turn. Let's see. Let's see if we can't all get there. Yeah, that was predictable. Wait, the other one's locked in as well, so we'll get this guy in place. Maybe help him just a little bit. Oh my god, I wonder.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Oh my god. Even though it didn't work, yeah. Even though it didn't work, that was just cool.
Keep your blade close. Step in softly.
I love this game. Yeah, right. Died happy, knowing that he would be, oh god, Glut. So productive in the afterlife. Okay, now. How do I... Heavy crossbow. Along with, there we go. Haven't actually sat down to learn any spells apart from Conjure the Quasit. Not that there's really all that much I want to take at the moment anyway. Can never go wrong with Magic Missile. I cast Magic Missile. I can burn one.
Waiting with bated breath.
Which sets this up pretty wonderfully because he has to be prone for this to work. Truly spectacular, spared no expense. I love how I have the Everburn Blade, but I have really never used it.
I've missed this. The witching hour.
Sorry, little buddy. You'll come back. And he's still affected by Featherfall.
Ready for another round?
Alright, well. Down.
No surrender.
Shouldn't have wished to live more interesting.
Put the wind back in my sails.
Let's see what you're hiding.
Totally didn't need to use that speed potion, but say la vie. Alright, let's get our Susser Bark. Or we'll take that guy down first, I guess. That's gonna give him away.
Again.
Wow. I've never seen Dread Ambusher miss. Not once. Damn.
Burn yourself.
That hook horror earned that shit. Wow.
Sneak, sneak.
Shadow lag. Oh, and you get to hear her ninja noises. The whole run, you will get to hear her ninja stuff.
Why am I doing this? Step by step.
Yeah. Having to record the dialogue for this game had to have just, oh god, it had to have been something else. I mean, I imagine that they had to have had so much fun with it as well, though.
Let's think ahead, or I'm lost.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do my astral knowledge.
Keeping my head down.
Oh, that's right, and I just have sleep. Oh my god.
To find oneself in.
Let's have some fun.
Don't mind me.
Be quick.
Way to make me feel like shit for killing, or for taking down creatures called hook horrors. Thank you so much for that, man. Like Professor Hulk.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Just for good measure. I could have just had Gale do that. 100% success chance. Fuck. Oh well.
Come on, come on. Show me. Try something else.
Shut up. I didn't ask you, Emperor.
No! No!
May the dice roll in my favor.
Look at this motherfucker. I managed to do the adamantine forge last run.
Adamantine
But
forge. Imagine the blades you could produce with that.
yeah,
Whatever's protecting it can be cracked by a hot hammer. What a story.
caveat to that is Grim is no fucking joke. One of the closest points that I ever came to losing the last honor run.
Right on my feet.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so bad. He oh god. He blew Karlach clear off of the platform, like the entire platform, down into the lava, off to the side. Only reason that we survived was because of Starry, and everybody had talked about, like, keep somebody up above, like, watching the fight. And the community was right. 100%.
I've got the plans and the Sousa bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all. The forge at the blacksmith's house should do.
I'm not looting so much of this, but alright. I had said that I was going to call it a night once I had done this encounter. But I appreciate you hanging out, Lady Tanis. They always appreciate it. And now that it didn't crash once. So yeah, definitely going to come up with an actual schedule to stream the rest of this, cause yeah, I don't feel right, honestly, playing this without, like, having something up for people to watch it, and dreadfully close to that point that I have seen and done most of everything in this game, but it's so far been pretty special. So, all right, you have a wonderful night, and hopefully see you next time. All right. Good night. And I hope so too. I can't wait.